what's up guys, this is Falmatic. I'm here to bring you anime reviews, full episode reviews, manga reviews, and top 10s. Make sure you subscribe guys, it would mean a lot. Thanks. Mekakucity Actors. Episode 10. Okay. Okay, this series is getting crazy and crazier every single episode. Alright, that ending shocked me. Alright, I thought Takene's body wasn't there. I thought her body was in the iPod, but now we see that she's both in the iPod and in the real world. I'll talk about that later. Right now, I'm gonna start from the beginning because a lot of things happen in this episode. This episode mostly about Ayano, herself, her past, and how she met Zero, Kiddo, and Kano. Alright, the beginning. What really kind of, surprised me also was this story is being told to Ayano, the story about the monster. So she knows about this. So she's aware of what the powers are already, how people get them, and how the origins of this monster and like how she came to be and what she did with the world. So that's kind of weird. I didn't think she was being told this story. And we also see, that song that played. That song was beautiful. It just matched the scenes that were happening so well. I felt teary-eyed. I swear to God, I felt kind of teary-eyed just seeing that because I was expecting the worst. Because a lot of people are saying, expect get your tissues ready for this episode. So I was like, damn it, they're playing this beautiful song at this time. Watching them, a monologue of them having fun with their siblings, with their mother, with their family, and I was like, fuck, one of these fools are about to die. But after that we see, one of them did die, and that was Ayano's mother, and that's very sad to see. And what I also loved seeing was, Ayano's mother, she had this little clip in her hair, and I guess Ayano, wears it now too to remember her by, and that was very sweet seeing that. So we find out that Ayano's mother died from a landslide, with her husband. And the thing is, the very weird thing is, they couldn't find Ayano's mother's body. They couldn't find it at all. And that reminds me about the heat haze. How people get sucked in there, they get stuck there until, either they come out with the eye power or they're there forever. And what else? Something else that I found very interesting was, we found out a lot of people like nearly died after they got their power. And with the information I've been given so far from this series, so we find out that Ayano's mother died from the landslide with Genjuro. With Kiddo, she almost died with her sister, and with Gasagare, she almost died with her dad. So I'm seeing these people are dying by pairs. They're not really groups, but pairs. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this or just coincidence. And probably the biggest thing is, we find out a lot about the monster itself. We find out that her mother actually kept the record on the monster as we kept on reading it to her. I don't know if she read it for her, for she could figure this out later on. But we know this for a fact that, her mother was very interested in the story, in this mythological tale. And most likely her father too, since they were both married. And it's mostly talking about how the monster, was able to create these worlds. It's a myth, but she wants to believe it so much. And this is another comparison, or a theory I'm making it so far, is that okay, in the very end it says the monster made the world, right? But it also says she was separated from her family. She was in isolation for this whole time. And that's weird. That's really weird. Why? Why did she make this world then? Why? What's the purpose of this world? And in the end, we see, okay, it's kind of cliche in the end, the monster is about to get married with this albino guy. And this guy, said, no, let me take care of something first. I'm going to go on, do my own thing. And, she's there waiting anxiously, all happy with her kid. And she's waving. So, yeah, I'm predicting this guy died. This albino guy is going to die. And that's what actually made her make these worlds. Because when you think about it, if you die and you're able to make the heat haze, you come back to life. So I'm predicting that's what actually happened. That's what actually happened, but somehow it failed. So, yeah, but mostly what Ayano's mother wrote down was like what we already know. With the monster, you go through this world, you get the power, mostly with kids. Pretty basic stuff that we already figured out a long time ago. But yeah, we can obviously tell, Genjuro was going through some crazy ass shit. We finally get the weighted return of both NA and Kano. And, Kano still seems kind of evil. Or maybe, I think he's just a dick. That's why he's actually doing this shit. But, that ending was very, very surprising for me. I did not expect to see Takene's body in that cylinder, in that tube, in that, whatever you call that shit. But, yeah, that was fucking weird. That was really fucking weird. I don't know why she's there and then iPod at the same time. But, you know, maybe it has to do with one of her powers. That's the only thing I could explain. So, yeah, man, if I missed anything about this episode, I'm sorry, but I gotta get to work, you know. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could do this review longer. But, yeah, man, tell me your thoughts, guys. Tell me your thoughts about this episode. I really enjoyed this episode a lot. One of my favorites. So, yeah, guys, take care. Be safe. Like, comment, subscribe for more reviews and all that anime stuff. Thanks, guys. Take care.